What's going on, guys? Jeremy Lou Photography. I am at our daughter's dance recital practice, so I'm just walking around outside. I got a new Fitbit. So I'm walking. I'm creating steps right now. But I wanted to do a little video. I've been editing a bunch of videos for YouTube, so you'll be seeing a lot more videos come up quicker. But I wanted to do a little video on something that was requested a couple weeks ago, and it was how to talk to clients, more specifically during a shoot. So I imagine that I hear that I can do this pretty easily, but my background, being an entrepreneur, I was also a bartender and a food server and a busser, and I was in the customer service industry for most of my life, and I still am. I feel in photography, I'm still in the customer service industry. So, U-turn. I find it really easy to talk to people, but there are a few things that I do consistently and on point, and every single person I meet and talk to, and so I'm going to share that with you guys on little things about more of small talk. First off, hate small talk. I will avoid people in stores if I see somebody I kind of know and want to talk to, or just don't even want to have a conversation with, which is kind of different. I will do whatever I can to kind of walk away. But when I'm with a client, I get an hour of their time. It's my job as a photographer to lead the situation, right? So imagine you're walking up to a client and you don't like talking to people, or you're trying to focus on something. I have a couple things that I say. So the first thing, always ask questions. First off, always ask questions. If you can ask somebody a question, you'll get answers back. They'll talk more. Your goal always is have them talk more than you talk to them. So when you're meeting with the client, the first thing I always ask is, how was your day? What did you do today? Let them talk. Usually if it's in the morning, I just woke up. And then I would always respond with when I woke up. So that's the first question you can do. What did you do today? Obviously the second question, if you're coming stumped up into something, is what are you doing later today? Ask them about ask them what their plans are for the day. They'll talk about it. If you're with a married couple, ask them how long they've been married, who shot their wedding. Ask a lot of questions, right? So you'll come up with these questions as you kind of go. And the goal is to come up with questions, to respond with answers, and then also, while you're responding to answers, is to create a common situation for you both. For instance, if you love Star Wars and you ask them a question, maybe Star Wars is coming out, or the movie's coming out, or they're doing something and Star Wars comes out and you love Star Wars, that's your common thing to talk about as you shoot. Remember, you're shooting them, you're focused on them, and you have these little tidbits of conversation that you're having. I will tell you that photography, the business of photography, is more about personality than actual photography, believe it or not. I feel 100%. If you want to debate with that, let's debate with that. But more times than not, people are not hiring me because I'm a good photographer. They're hiring me because I have a good personality and they mesh well and they're comfortable with me. And when people are comfortable with you, amazing work will be produced. So if you can get in the habit of just talking to people like people, and letting your personality shine, not my personality to them, then you're gonna get a lot more clientele, and they're gonna talk about you a little bit more, and they're gonna remember you. So I wanted to keep that kind of short. I don't want people walking into a shoot thinking they have to do this amazing large conversation, but keep it short with them. Talk to them, ask them questions. And a few jokes that I use are that you're more than welcome to use is, whenever I'm behind the camera shooting, if I want them to laugh, I'm gonna say something to make them laugh rather than say, hey, laugh. But I will say every once in a while, I'll say, think of dead puppies. When I say think of dead puppies, for some reason people start to laugh, maybe because it's super awkward. I'll also say, look at each other and giggle. I'll also mimic things. So I'll say, hey, I need you to walk to me, looking at each other. And as you look at each other, if you feel like laughing, look away. And then I'll do the whole like, hey, look at each other, and then laugh away. So have fun in your shoots. Find things that make you laugh, that you know that people will laugh at always. Especially with kids, you put a camera in front of their face, and if you want them to smile, what do? You tell them not to smile. So I focus on them and I say, whatever you do, do not smile. And then they start to giggle and laugh, and it's super cute. thank you guys for tuning in. Just a little thing as I'm walking around in circles, pacing myself here. Please share, like, subscribe the channel. Help me out, get more peeps here. And if there's anything I can talk about, let me know. I can also expand on this a little bit. I actually have a notepad that I wrote some info on this, but I don't have it with me, and I thought I'd just film the video anyways. I think I did pretty good. Thank you guys. Talk to you later.